jogarmd, and welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are going to be doing the post-match review of our game against Stuttgart. Apologies though for not making a video in these last previous 3 to 4 days. I've actually, there's just not so much to talk about. We've seen the performances, they're just not there, right? And there's just so many questions when it revolves around this team, but let's start off with the good news because right now it is said and done, our first UCL game against Stuttgart, and we come out with a victory. At the end of the day, we never want to start off on a bad note, and that was exactly what it was, right? Despite the performances, and we will get onto that later in this video, right? But let's get this straight. Like, it's good to start off on a good note. It really is. It's very tough, but like I said, it was not our most beautiful game. I think for most parts of it, I would say Stuttgart was just on it, man. They were literally on our necks. There was plenty of chances for them to put away. But like it is with this team, if you are not a team that are going to put those chances away, well, Real Madrid, we will come back and we will make sure you pay for it. And like I said, they did make us work a lot, and especially in that first half, right? And even in the second half, they did their fair bid. But in the second half, I will even argue that we played much better. We were much more cohesive. We were much more on the ball, right, compared to that of the first half. Because, like I said, that first half, we just gotta just forget about that even happened, right? And well, one player that I particularly want to point out, guys, is just Tchouameni. He, for me, has been one of those players who has been abysmal in these last, 7 games that we've been playing. And he has one good performance that I could pretty much remember from the top of my head. And even despite him, helping Mbappe, being that nice pass right to Rodrigo, right? It was a nice pass, but that's not going to take away the performance that he did make, right? I just felt like as a DM, it's just not working out. So I just feel like Kamavinga would be a better suit or a fit for that role, right? Because right now, Chouameni, man, he just doesn't, he's not aware of the position that he needs to be in. He doesn't do all that dirty work that a DM needs to do, right? Make those fouls or be right on the ball, be able to read the play of the game, take risks, man. Like, that's what he needs to do, and that's just not Chouameni at the moment. But another player that I will highlight, guys, is Rudiger, because yes, he did make an incredible header, but man, Rudiger, there's just no words for him right now at the moment because he is right now one of those players that has that defense on lock. Despite us being, sometimes we're being countered and we're being one man down or so, but Rudiger, he just comes out of nowhere, defends, gets so nitty gritty. He loves to get his hands dirty and do all the dirty work that other defenders, won't really do. And he does that. He cleans up all the mess. So he is one that I'm very blessed that we have. And hopefully he continues to bring on that form, right? But guys, one player in particular that I have to talk about is Endrick, because this kid continues to amaze me. He is one of those kids that just continues to improve. Every chance that he gets, he takes it with the palm of his hands and tries to make something. Every time he shoots, it is a very nice shot on target. It's one of those shots that you never know if they're going to go in, but he's just such a threat when he's on the field, making proper runs, and he is just one of those players that right now, especially with that goal that he made, there was many people I've seen on social media say there was no reason for him to make that decision. He had better options to pass to, but this is a player who literally took matters into his own hands and he made that decision. He trusted his decision and he went through with that decision. So that is something that I really highly praise. I think that is something we really needed in his team because let's be honest, and I'll be even honest, I'll speak for myself. I just don't think Vinicius, Mbappe, or Rodrigo have that, I don't know how, that decision making in them like Endrick did in that moment. You guess maybe he had no reason, but he did it because he believed it had to happen. He's going to try to make it happen. And I just don't see that from Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Mbappe. I think for me, Endrick is just so bright, so unique in that way. And I really hope that he continues to shine. And hopefully that I see Ancelotti continue to put more trust trust in him and more minutes. But with that being said, guys, what do you guys make of the game today? Feel free to drop it all in the comments down below. And as always, Hala Madrid y nada más.